every street. Yeah. And that's Judy Boy. And as Earl said, that's Earl. I was Gwenny. My working friends call me Gwen. But I'm still Gwenny when it comes to Englewood. Judy Boy, doing way back. My father used to work in a paper mill. And he used to get comic books. And we had comic books piled up like this. Joyce, you know, we let her have a couple. But we had comic books that had the covers on it. We should be wealthy to this day. But we forgot what we did with them. One time, Judy Boy came down there and stole our comic books. So we had covers on it. We used to trade, you see. And he didn't have no covers on his. But we said, that's okay. And you talking about Sanctified Church. Now, I was a member, and still am, of Ebenezer. Judy Boy's father and them, Judy Boy's father, Sanctified Church. Now, I remember Ann and Ethel. At one point, y'all went down there to First Baptist. Earl and his family, they were over there at Shiloh, AME Zion. But we all went to all three of those churches for something. Every summer, we'd have the church picnic. And we could see who gonna have the most buses. First Baptist would beat us every time. But we had fun. We have our committee for the reunion. And hopefully, if we stand in next year, we're gonna have it again. If the rink is not available, we're gonna pitch a tent in the middle of McKay Park. Put a floor on the bottom. And we're gonna party. Judy Boy, I love you. Glad that they're honoring you today. Marlene sent her regrets. You know my sister Marlene. We be out here dancing all over here.
You don't know Marlene.
But Marlene couldn't make it. She's a big time bowler down there at Rocky Mountain. But Kitty and I, we didn't know whether she was going to surprise us or what today. Every time the doorbell rang, we looked. But she didn't make it this time. Love you.
Aaron and I went to high school together, as well as we went to grammar school. We started together in kindergarten. Well, now, we was in the cafeteria in high school. We were kibitzing, Aaron, myself, Tommy Goodwin, Nip. We were talking about this, that, and the other. And it just happened to have snowed the night before, tremendous snowstorm. And one thing led to another. We grabbed Aaron and we told him that we were going to take him outside in the snow. So, us three football players were taking him up steps, and Aaron was holding up a daylight. We were tugging, Aaron wouldn't let go. And all of a sudden, we saw a foot. It was like 13. We went up and up and up. And who was it? Mr. Kendall, the president. All 6'8". And we had to release Aaron. Aaron never made it outside. He was a strong guy, Aaron. And us three football players that were trying to take Aaron outside, we were banished to the basement for a week. We wasn't suspended. We played the next 2 weeks in football. But Aaron, you're a strong dude. And I know him as another name, Pie.
There you go. Pie. That's it.
Judy Boy, Pie,
Yeah.
Aaron.
Sure.
God bless you, baby.
Thank you.
Although Mildred didn't tell you guys to be prepared, I have a 32-page statement. Just bear with me. Bear with me, please.
No, Donnie.
Yeah.
No.
Now,
You Republican.
can I give my presentation, please, sir?
No.
September 18th, 1940. My father and mother walked me to the Liberty School Academy.
Come on, guys.
I walked into the front door of the school, and Heather McCoy met me. It says, Heather McCoy. Now, this is a white person. Heather McCoy met me and assured my father and mother that I would be okay. I would be taken care of fine. So I walked into the kindergarten, and there was this great mural on the back wall. a moon drop, a cow jumping over the moon. I said, this is a strange place. So he says, then she started introducing to me Evelyn Whitey. I said, Evelyn Whitey? What kind of name is that?
There you go, man.
Junie Daniels, Tommy Goodwin, Chubby Martin, Harold Marshall. And then he says, let me make sure you can get all the fellas that you could take care of you. So he took me over to this fellow named Aaron White. So we got to talking, and we said, so come on. He said, you can belong to my gang. I said, gang? I'm only 5 years old. What kind of gang? What are we going to do? So after a while, I said, the thing I need to do is get out of this gang. So this was 1940, September 19th. Now, what is it? May 15th, 2011, I'm still trying to get out of this game. He's even been with been up, you know what? I joke a lot, but I'm going to take a moment. I have, there are friends you have in life. I know that Abby and Doc spoke of Aaron in the mode that I'm going to speak of him too. He is one of the most cherished person I've ever met in my life. He said, hey, listen, he said, I got to do something. He said, well, you got to do it, David. I said, don't worry, Aaron, don't worry about it, I'll help you. No, when do you have to have it done? Whatever. He's almost like you dishonor him if you don't give him a chance to do a favor for you. You dishonor Aaron White. So I want to make sure that I was talking to people, say he's the most deserving person of such an honor. Appreciation, gratitude. We extend all that to you, Aaron. We love you with the maximum feeling of gratitude, of feeling of prestige for whatever you've done for all of us. Not just me, or not for folks in the room. There are many people who are not in this room who owe you a debt of thanks. And I'm not going to use I'm going to do all 32 pages. I'm going to end that. I love you, my brother.
Thank you, guys.
I'm Ethel, Aaron's third sister.
Yeah.
You know, he's my only brother. When Aaron went away to service, he said, Ethel, I'm going to write you all the time. He did. We've been so close. My brother got sick. He tells everybody else his problem. He don't come to me because I'm going to tell him what I think. Aaron went to the hospital. My sister was saying, Ethel, Judy boy has to go to the hospital. I said, for what? She said, I don't know. I said, we'll leave it like that. So she called me again. She said, Ethel, we have to go to the hospital. I said, and mind your business and stay right here in Inglewood because Judy boy don't want us over there. He's a proud man and he doesn't want us over there. We went to the hospital and with me being a nurse, I walked into intensive care. Ann and Barbara and Curtis stood at the door. My brother said, I told you. Junior boy don't want us there. It took us long time to walk across the parking lot. Then we stayed in the room. And we came out. I worry about my brother. But my brother can take care of himself. And my brother worries about me because I'm not well. But you know, everybody needs somebody. And you have Aaron White. Makes no difference what's happening to him. He worries about everybody else. And I hope all of you worry about my brother like I worry about my brother. Thank you.
And to show how we feel about you and how much we care about you as much as you care about us, we present you with a resolution from Ideal Lodge number 470, Improved Benevolent Protective Order Belts of the World, 17 Bennett Road, Englewood, New Jersey. On May 15th, Ideal Lodge number 470 acknowledges Brother Aaron White is one of the pillars in this organization, and continues to do good work. So our resolution reads as so. Whereas Brother Aaron White is a faithful member of Ideal Lodge number 470 and has been for many years. He is faithful to the grand objects: charity, justice, brotherly love, and fidelity. He is always ready when called on to do good deeds for charity. Whereas Brother Aaron White has served on many committees in this many years and Ideal Lodge for number 470. Brother White has always been ready to hear the cry of the affliction and the aid those in distress. Be it resolved that Brother Aaron White be named the Jazz Maestro for Ideal Lodge number 470, that he continues to play the music that he loves and enjoys. Be it further resolved that May 15th, 2011, on the third Sunday in May, be named Aaron White Celebration Day. It is to be known that his original resolution shall be given to Brother Aaron White for safekeeping, and a copy shall be filed in the Ideal Lodge number 470 archives for future reference. Attested this 15th day of May, 2011, and a year of our Lord. Signed, Brother John Cisco, Exalted Ruler, Brother Josh Hickson, Financial Secretary.
Now, when I first got here, my cousin introduced me to a lot of friends. He says, "This is Snake." I said, "Who?" He said, "Snake." He says, "This is Duck." I said, "Duck?" He says, "Yeah." He starts naming all this. I said, "Wait a minute, am I on a farm or is he just coming to visit?" So then he introduced me to Aaron White. Now I want to tell you a little story about Aaron White. One day we were playing basketball out in the park, a whole bunch of us. And I think Alexander Johnson was the first one to speak up. He said, "Well, this is my last day here. I'm going to the service. I got my papers." So I started laughing. I said, "I got mine too." Kenny Jackson got his. Russell Major got his. Everybody out in that park almost went to service. Everyone but Junie Boy. So Junie stayed here with all the girls, and we had to go away. So one day Junie came down to visit us at Fort Dix. He brought my mother. He brought about 3 girls. Aaron had all the girls now. We were in the service. Aaron had these girls. Lo and behold, about 2 weeks later, we found out Aaron White was in the service. And the funny thing about it was, he went down to Texas. Now, Texas is a southern state, you know, and they a little prejudiced down here. So when Aaron walked in to see the company commander, he saluted the company commander and he says, "Sir, Aaron White reporting." The company commander looks at, "Who?" He said, "Aaron White." He said, "Aaron White?" And everyone started laughing. So Aaron said, "Well, I'm down in Texas. I'm going to laugh along with him." And he got along. But I really appreciate Aaron for coming to visit us. And even though he had all the girls, we finally got him in there with us. So there was a whole bunch of us that down there. But Aaron, I'd like to say this. It's been a pleasure knowing you and loving you. And every time I wanted something, like just come to Aaron, he would do it for us. So it gives me great pleasure and say thank you very much for my Ideal Lodge 47290.
Hey, Aaron, come up here. Just like that. Now listen, please understand one thing. There's no disrespect to Aaron. But for a little short guy, he has the audacity to try a 260-pound man on a daily basis. Right? I don't mean once in a while, I mean constantly. Every time I see him, he's got something nasty to say to me. Okay? But you know what? It's all in fun, and I love him. Aaron, this is for you. Brother Aaron White, for years of unwavering, unlimited, unrestrained hands and dedicated brotherly love, we salute you, and may God continue to bless you. Ideal Management Team, May 15, 2011. Alphonse Moore, President. John Cisco, Exalted Ruler. Mildred Taylor, Chairman. Julia Caldwell, Daughter Ruler.
Take it up.
Now, this is an envelope. I really like to put this in my pocket. I don't know what's in here. It could be some money. It could be a piece of paper. And it could be a card. You're right. It could be a card. Okay, whatever it is given with love for a brother and a friend. Congratulations.
He's the type of individual that takes assignments, brings them in on time, takes them to a higher level, spreads the information around. Anything that you need and want from an organizational point of view, Aaron has been there. A couple of times I've run into problems as chairman of the committee, sat down with Aaron. Aaron gave me advice and helped me along. So I want to thank Aaron for all that he has done in this year and a half for the committee. He's a guy who's reliable, dependable, and I wish we had many, many more. One other thing, we give out jerseys to former ball players. Aaron may not have played ball, but he is certainly one guy that I really think deserves this legacy shirt. So Aaron, if you don't mind, come up and get your shirt.
But I think we came up with about 15 years between us. And I just wanted to give you this little plaque from me. I left my glasses home, so you're going to have to bear with me. It says, "To my jazz maestro, Aaron White, thank you for our many Jazz Wednesdays. Love and appreciation. Diva Joyce Harris. May 15, 2011. My Wednesdays would not have been what they have been without you. We've had a little difficulties, but we always came through it. And I just want to say, thank you, baby. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of them. What do they call you, little, I'm just going to call you Aaron, because that's all I know you by. But I want to say to all of his family, friends, Elt's family, congratulations to you, because you people are great. For coming out to help us say thank you to Aaron on his day, because this is Aaron's day. And we're so glad to see all of you here. Aaron is so nice to everyone. You can ask him for a sign. He'll say, "When do you want it? And what do you want me to say?" Never ask for a dime. He's really great. If you want him to play for you, he'll say, "When do you want me to play?" Never ask for a dime. I mean, in this day and age, that's beautiful. And we do appreciate you, Aaron. You are so deserving. And we could not have picked a better person to say thank you to today. Thank you. So I'm going to present you with a love token from Ideal Temple number 290. We love you.
The person that I work for introduced me to Aaron White. And Aaron brought us down to the Elton Inglewood and took us all around. And he was the one that was instrumental in me joining the Democratic Club, Civil Liberties Club, everything that was in the city of Inglewood. Aaron introduced us to, and I want to thank you for that. And unfortunately, the lady that introduced us just died a few months ago, but she knew Aaron's father. But I just want to say thank you, because you really introduced me to Inglewood, the better part.
Brother White, do you have some remarks?
No. You want to say something?
Yes,
Yes. We got you.
I guess I'm real why I sound like Donald Duck or but it's because of smoking. Yes.
Alright.
Anyway, that's all I can smoke. I can't stand here and every last one of you. And I can't fight with you. Circuit is that we're involved with conversation, organization, just lay down on chicken and enemy. Oh, you love me. I am very proud and very happy that I have this opportunity to let some of you know exactly what it's all about or what I am all about. I might very well tell you something a little different outside.
Come on, Brian.
And thank you very much. But anyway, thank you. I love you. All of you. I wish I could grab you all.
That was wonderful, Aaron. You can hug us all one at a time. At this time, I'm going to call up the committee, which consisted of daughter Marlene Tinsley, who's represented by her husband and her sisters, daughter Joyce Harris, daughter Josephine June, she's not here either, and members of the Ideal Management Team, daughter Jean Vass, daughter Darlene Williams, brothers Melvin Cisco, Josh Hickson, and of course Alphonse Moore. Oh, and me, Mildred Taylor. I forgot about that. I just want to take this opportunity to say to everyone that when you get an idea and this is what you want to do, and I just used Joyce to death. Okay, sure, I used Marlene to death. I really didn't know, but Josephine came through. And those people really got me going. But see, I know I was saving Jean Vass for the main thing. She is the treasurer. And Alphonse is the president. But Josh said, here I come, because I got him at the last minute to roll the CD. Listen to me, roll the CDs, Lord. Play the CDs of jazz, because this was really for Aaron, and it is a jazz day once again. And I know he is the jazz maestro. So now we have another name for Aaron. But I just want to thank everybody that came out today to the celebration, and mark your calendars for the third Sunday of May for next year, because it's his day. It belongs to him. Not just the 15th, but the third Sunday. It is Aaron White Celebration Day. I appreciate that from Ideal Lodge. And Brother Moore, do you have anything to say?
This is short and sweet. All I can say is, Aaron, when Mildred came up with the idea of honoring you, the management team did not object. There was not one person who voted against it. It was unanimous. And I can say from the bottom of my heart. It's a pleasure knowing you. I may not have known you as long as some of these people in here, because I'm not quite as old as you are. All right? But I'm getting, that's right, I'm getting there. Okay? God bless you, my brother.